Today we're taking a closer look at the growing concerns surrounding social media and the mental health of young people. Many are asking, does constant stimulation from social media actually reduce our ability to think clearly? And how deeply are depression, stress, and anxiety linked to the digital world millions of us scroll through every day? Over the last decade, the percentage of teenagers living with social anxiety has climbed significantly. Research from a systematic review of 61 studies shows that anxiety and depression among children and adolescents have increased worldwide. One study tracking youth from 2015 to 2022 found the steepest rise in anxiety and depression among Hispanic and Asian females. Gen Z is the generation most likely to report mental health struggles, and antidepressant prescriptions for teens and young adults increased by 6%. Meanwhile, hospital admissions for suicide teens has doubled in the last decade. Blue light from screens signals the brain to stay awake, blocking melatonin and disrupting the body's circadian rhythm. This leads to poor sleep quality and conditions like insomnia, especially for the millions who check their devices right before bed. The combination of late-night scrolling and FOMO, the fear of missing out, keeps many teens mentally alert long after they should be asleep. Research shows clear connections between heavy screen time and emotional or behavioral problems. Children experiencing stress or anger often turn to screens to cope, but the more time they spend online, the more likely they are to develop additional social emotional difficulties. Girls tend to show more emotional problems with higher screen use, while boys often increase their screen time when already facing challenges. And gaming carries even higher risks compared to educational or casual screen activities. Experts warn, kids who use screens heavily may need emotional support, not just stricter limits. Social media use skyrocketed during the pandemic, and for many, it hasn't slowed down since. But for people who already feel isolated, social media can become a double-edged sword. Studies show that while the internet can help enhance real relationships, a concept known as the stimulation hypothesis, it can also displace real contact when used as an escape. That's the displacement hypothesis. And for lonely individuals, the pull toward negative or compulsive use becomes even stronger. Loneliness increases with age as well, and older adults, especially those with physical or cognitive impairments, are at greater risk of isolation and mental decline. In these cases, social media may help some users, but worsen loneliness for others. Despite the challenges, experts emphasize that solutions exist. Strong family communication and social support protect young people from mental illness. Simple steps like creating phone-free zones, avoiding screens before bed, turning off notifications, and practicing mindful use can help manage digital stress. Social media has benefits, but its risks are becoming harder to ignore. Knowing how and why we use it may be the key to protecting our mental health. For now, one thing is clear. The impact of social media extends far beyond our screens, and understanding that impact may be one of the most important challenges of our time.